Welcome to Smackdown. And this is someone we haven't heard from at all from the Smackdown Fist. Trick Willie into the ring. Braun Breaker, call yourself the badass, you Undertaker faker. Can you smell what the Braun is cooking? Yeah, cooking a whole lot of ass. Let's talk about it. Cause Dr. Trick Daddy is about to prescribe you with 100 kilograms of whoop that for stepping to the fist with your stupid ass. Trick Williams calling out Braun Breaker for coming in and messing with the fist problems. Hearing from Nick Aldis, it looks like there's going to be a tag team match set up for the main event where the Fist goes against Braun Breaker at LA Knight. But here we have your first main event in the night, the opener for the national the Continental Championship. Yeah. Continental Championship with the double champ Penta coming out to the ring looking to defend his Continental Championship belt against Ricochet, who's demanded it last week, pissing and moaning, wanting his shot back, saying that he wasn't ready. Well, he's going to have to be ready because he's going to be locked in the cage with Penta for that belt that he wants back. And speaking of Ricochet, he's brash, he's arrogant, and he just lost his fucking belt. And somehow he still has the nerve to act like he's the best out here. Well, he has a lot to prove trying to get his belt back and being locked in the cage against Penta, a double champion. Does he have enough? Does he have what it takes to get his belt back? The Continental Championship. Little brother, the Intercontinental Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Paducah, Kentucky.
And right here we got Ricochet.
At 88 pounds, Rick.
Gonna get locked in a cage with the CTE maniac Penta. And Penta's unbothered, seeing as how he went ahead and agreed to this match under this stipulation of a steel cage match. Clearly the CTE is getting to him. All those chair shots are getting to him because he's willing to risk life and limb to keep that title belt around his shoulder tonight here on Smackdown. What a sight to see that belt is. Yeah, I made it. That's why I'm complimenting it. And we have the steel cage lowered, and we have a stare down. Oh, Ricochet extended his hand for a... Oh, they're being cordial. I did not expect that from Penta or Ricochet. Thought they had some bad blood with each other, but I guess this is going to be a show of respect for right now to see who wins the match. Penta with the enziguri. Already on the attack. He's going for the ankle, stomping it out. And he wants the easy way out. He's calling for the ref to open up the door. And the ref is taking his goddamn time like he has never opened a door in his life. And he just says, forget about it. Ricochet bouncing, missing. Penta clubbing him to the back and dragging his bald ass down to the floor. Ricochet back up and catching a chop for his worries. Locking up. Penta got him on his shoulders, and Ricochet's already out of it. Going for a cradle pin. And a kick out. Not sure what the count was. And a moonsault. from the ropes. Ricochet going to the corner. He wants the ref to open the door. Here we go. The ref is taking his time once again to open that door. Ricochet looking at his back, and he could not keep Penta down long enough. Penta driving him to the corner. It's bitch slapping him, going back to the corner. And a kick to the mouth, dropping him off. And, ooh, Ricochet reverse now with a super kick. Ricochet is going on the offensive right now by trying to get his way out of the ring. Trying to get his footing, trying to escape the cage. But he was taking too much time, and Penta cut him off. And Penta's ready for that action. Into the corner. Ooh, couldn't get any stomps off. Ricochet cut him off. Going for the back. And side rib breaker, I'll call that. Tilt-a-whirl rib breaker. Penta got out the way. And going for a Mexican, a sunset flip. Just a 1 count. Referee taking his time. And Ricochet is sitting down in the corner. Penta's getting ready to escape the cage, trying to find his footing, trying to climb that cage, but he seriously can't find a hole to put his foot in. Kicking Ricochet, and he's back on it. Ricochet's a little dazed. Ooh, an axe handle to Ricochet's face. An elbow. Another elbow. We got to come back from Ricochet. Pele kick. Ricochet going to the ropes. Trying to find his footing again to climb up the cage. Don't know if Penta's down or not. The camera angle is a little too hard to see, and Penta's at him, clubbing his back. Ricochet kicks him away. Still wants to go up that cage. Nope, turns around. An axe handle back for his concerns. And Penta's already back up. Throwing him to the ground. Hitting him in his exposed head with that elbow. And Penta's trying to get the door open, but Ricochet was already on it. Ooh. Reverse Death Valley driver. Ricochet could capitalize here, but he's taking his time. Honestly, getting out of the cage doesn't seem like the greatest idea, considering none of them have gotten anywhere close to escaping. I think they're better off pinning each other, but escaping seems like the only option for them, because they obviously don't want to stay in the ring together, because they don't want that ass whooping that's coming to them. There's a lot of blood, there's a lot of hate between them. Even though they showed a bit of respect in the beginning of the match with a handshake. Penta with the missed elbow. Kick to the knee. And, ooh, the poison Rana from Ricochet. Stomping on Penta. Ooh, and a nasty knee to the nose of Penta. Oh, thought he was going to go talk to the ref, but he's going to the corner. And a drop kick from the middle ropes. Getting Penta back onto his feet. Ooh, going for a wrist lock. And Penta's already out of it. He's already trying to fight out. Going for a gut kick. And, ooh, this could be it. If Penta could capitalize, if he could go for that pin, I think this would be it. Can we get one? Nope, just the one. He's going to run it back. Penta wants more. Got back control. Nope, not anymore. A lot of elbows. Springboard, elbow to Penta. Ricochet going to the corner. I think he's trying to escape. Nope. Going for the finisher, the 630. Can he come away with the win? 1, 2, no. a kick out from Penta. And the crowd is saying they're not worthy. Yeah, they're putting on a hell of a match right now, I gotta say that much. Everyone in this crowd is glad that they paid their well-earned money to come see this fight between these two. Penta going to the corner. Oh, Cero Mierda. Zero fear on the face of Penta, kicking Ricochet in the face. And a drop kick to the chest, just caving into his bird chest already. Sling blade. Going for the pin. One. Kick out. The referee's really giving everyone a chance here with those slow counts. Well, it looks like we're going to get some exchanges here. But Penta's getting all of it so far. Ricochet chopping back. None of them able to get any kind of control in this yet so far. No one's got the advantage. Penta asking for more. What kind of insane CTE-ridden concussion in the brain? Oh, they're going at it. They're hitting each other real hard. They're motor. Just like a motor, just revving up those punches. Penta with another driver. Going for the pin. One, two, a kick out. Ricochet just barely getting the shoulder up. I don't know if we're going to see a Mexican destroyer, but this could put it away. Ricochet reversing it. Takedown, going for a heel hook. And he didn't get much there. Penta was able to escape that pretty easy. Ricochet not really known to be quite the submission specialist. He's more of that high flyer showman kind of thing. Penta the middle rope. And a Mexican destroyer. This could put him away. Referee, 1, 2, 3, and Penta retains the Continental Championship. Ricochet could not outlast Penta. Penta had zero fear, making sure that Ricochet could not escape this match, could not escape that ass whooping that he was going to receive, because Penta knew he was going to walk away champion. And he just wanted to prove it to Ricochet, showing that he's always been better.
Here is your winner, and still
Penta,
champion,
the double champ of Smackdown, got both his belts in hand, the Mecha champion and the Continental champion, all held by Penta. I find it's going to be very hard to get that belt off too. And is everybody ready for fight night? Because Friday night is fight night with Sheamus coming out to the ring as your Intercontinental Champion. He's got fire in his blood, ice in his veins. Makes no sense, but he's insane. Sheamus, the Fighting Irishman. He is going to be finally having his hands on Rusev this match. Non-championship match, by the way. But he finally gets his hands on Rusev, the man who's been attacking him constantly, being a thorn in his side. And they finally get to put their hands on each other in this match right before the pay-per-view. Maybe this is a precursor to things to come during Night of Champions. And out comes the bastard himself, Rusev, the Reclaimer.
And his opponent from Bulgaria, weighing in at
There is not a more punchable face in the world than Rusev. Quite honestly, this asshole thinks that he could walk in and take whatever he wants. Going up against Sheamus, that's a tough order to pick, but Rusev, knowing his strengths, he's very confident in his abilities. With that being said, Rusev, he is still going against the Intercontinental Champion, but Sheamus should really watch his back here. Getting on the attack already, clubbing Sheamus down. Rusev, fully aggressive, back on his feet. They are locked up. Showing his strength, Sheamus shoves him to the ropes, and the referee is forced to get in there and cut them off in a sucker punch by Sheamus. Rusev with a missed drop kick. They're locked up, and Sheamus just showing his strength again, going for a drop to the ropes. Rusev defending himself against these punches, these mounted punches. But Sheamus has clearly got control of this match. Even with... Oh, put your hands up, Sheamus. You were just taking those punches right to the mouth. Ooh. The strength of Rusev to lift up a man the size of Sheamus, and he's going for a kendo stick. Suppose this is the referee's discretion, and we're going for a just one. No. Oh, they're just exchanging pin attempts. The referee not knowing whether or not to count or not. They're locked back up. Got his waist. Sheamus trying to break out. Cannot get any control out of this. Sheamus is feeling comfortable. Side takedown. Got the headlock in. Cranking it. Kicking and screaming is Rusev. Ooh, knee to the head. And is that the ruler? Obafemi? I don't think Nick Aldis and the Smackdown Fist were happy with Sheamus and Rusev taking up all their screen time and taking away their main event, forcing them to be on Raw. And on the attack is Obafemi attacking Sheamus. He is absolutely pissed that he got his main event taken away from him by these two. But right now it looks like he's just mad at Sheamus for doing that. And Sheamus taking the world champion out with a clothesline and going for a kendo stick, attacking Rusev. And almost Obafemi is walking his ass out. We feel like he had enough of the message there sent. Going for the pin. One. And a kick out. Just the one. Rusev smart rolling out the ring, getting out of the hellish hellfire of Sheamus. Sheamus missing and holding his knee because he really dropped that shit on the ground real hard. Ooh. Up to their feet, locking up. Rusev dragging and could not continue the control over Sheamus. Sheamus lifting up Rusev. He going for it. White noise. Dropping Rusev on the back of his neck. Entering the ring. And the count continues. But he was just looking for a weapon. Oh, Sheamus back up. Or Rusev back up. Back down. And a knee to the face of Rusev. Sheamus has proven that he is world class. It doesn't matter what division he's in, he's going to whoop ass. He could be champion in whatever division he wants, up to the top rope. And it looks like he's going for a splash, and he missed right back onto his knee again. He's going to walk away with some knee problems at the end of this match. Going for a pin. One, and a kick out from Rusev. Rusev's not letting that happen. But waiting for the finisher. Looks like we're going to get a Celtic Cross from Sheamus to Rusev. You see the fear in Rusev's eyes. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 4. Kick out. Nearly 3. 2 9/10. I thought that was a 3. Rusev was able to kick out of that. Oh, missed the flying shoulder that he's been using. Rusev with the elbow. But we can see who's firmly in control of this match. It's Sheamus. Even if that bastard Rusev has no fear in him, no quit. Ooh, here comes the chopping matches between the two. One of these two will definitely get really red, and I'm going to tell you which one it is. It's the guy on the left. Stopping these attacks from happening. Rusev getting chopped back, laying it into Sheamus. Cut off. More chops, and a punch to the jaw. Sheamus did not like that. He turned around fast to throw in an uppercut. Going to the outside, looking for a weapon. And what does he have? A sledgehammer, the equalizer. Just letting Rusev know that it's here, that he's going to use it at some point. And a quick roll-up pin. Roll up, 1, kick out. Rusev getting Sheamus back to his feet and going for the super kick. Dragging Sheamus, turning him around. No, he's back up and a pro kick. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus cannot be beaten. Sheamus cannot be beaten. Even when attacked by Obafemi. Even when getting attacked every single week by Rusev. But I think Sheamus is going to have some words for the World Championship for interfering with him. All ego Ethan Page coming down to the ring. Not a single fan is happy about him being out here. Absolutely detestable. Claiming that the best American is Canadian. Of course that's something Ethan Page would say. No one in the whole WWE or wrestling as a whole has as much ego as Ethan Page. Absolutely full of himself. And it doesn't even come close. You would think, oh, Miz is full of himself, calling himself an A-lister. Not even close. There's a thing. There's a big difference between being very, very, very into yourself and being confident and being egotistical. I think he's all above. And for open combat, Pete Dunne is going to be challenging Ethan Page so he could get some TV time here on Smackdown to show off what he's worth, to show off his skills. Pete Dunne also getting booed. No one wants to see him out here. They're all yelling at him to get back to main event, to go back to the live shows. This is the loudest the crowd has ever chanted against Pete Dunne. Ethan Page having a debut match here in SmackDown against Pete Dunne in his debut as well. Oh, going for a bicycle kick right out the gate and a stomp to the face with both feet. Ethan Page having his problems with Chad Gable. That asshole Chad Gable. They were talking all this shit last week about what an American was. And Ethan Page is out here just to show everybody that Canadians are the best American on earth. Pete Dunne going for a kick, going for a roll-up pin. Referee, 1, 2, no, not a 2. Ethan Page kicking out with no problem there. Getting stopped in the chest by Pete Dunne. Taking a beating so far. Really taking control of the match, Pete Dunne is doing. He's got his interesting finger gimmick going on. And I use interesting in a very derogatory way because he's asking for Ethan to get up and Ethan's out. He's a smart man. He's got to breathe. Giving himself just enough time to reverse. Locking back up. And a neck breaker on Pete Dunne. Picking Pete Dunne back up to toss him back into the ring. He just wants to show Chad Gable who the man is here on Smackdown. Money in the Bank holder or not. Getting pinned up against the rope. Referee forcing to break them up. And oh, chop to the throat. Ethan Page acting like he didn't do anything wrong. It's a Giri. Pete Dunne going to the top rope. Dropping his knees. Did not get the distance and just fucking his knees up for no reason. Completely exposed knees by the way. Pete Dunne totally expecting to be a fucking handicap by the end of his career. Getting shoulder button out of the ring. Ethan Page standing tall in the middle. Waiting for Pete Dunne. Chopping him. Kick to the gut. And clubbing him to the back. Taking control back of the match, and just for a short moment, Pete Dunne's back on the attack. Throwing him to the turnbuckle and going for a sleeper head eye rake. Looked like he went for an eye rake. The referee's just letting it happen. Pete Dunne throwing Ethan to the corner. Oh. Just really wrenching out of that arm through the rope. Again, the referee's just letting it happen. I don't think anybody in the crowd is happy to see these two fighting in the match at all. Not a single reaction for Pete there. Couldn't get any quieter. Going on the attack. Pete Dunne is not letting Ethan Page get a breath of air. Going for a neck breaker. And a double stomp to the face just like he took himself. Oh, winding up for a knee to the ear. Ethan Page is taking a lot of damage here. If he wants to go and prove himself to Chad Gable, he's not doing a very good job so far. Finally fighting back, and the fans are still not into either one of these guys. And do you blame them? Do you blame them? Ethan Page is getting into the ring just to taunt everybody in the crowd, letting him know that he hears them booing. And he doesn't care. He enjoys it, actually. We got a 2 count. Pete Dunne's back in the ring and he's gloating. He's showing off his muscles, showing off his side skull that he got going on. 4 count. Ethan Page is still outside, taking his breath. 5 count, and he's back up to him. And back. We cannot get either of them back in the ring. They're keeping the count going. Ooh, dropping Ethan Page back on his neck. And throwing him back into the corner just like before, but he's back. He wants to continue the attack. Stepping on his gut. You can see where he's all red. from taking all the beatings that he has tonight. Elbows, strong elbows to Pete Dunne. Oh, and hitting him right into the post. We got a 7 count, an 8 count. Ethan Page back in the ring. This is how he wants to win it. And Pete Dunne breaks the count, almost getting counted out. But of course, as despicable as Ethan Page is, he wanted to win by count out. And 1, no, reversing the pin. He's not getting a count. 1, and a 1. The referee's taking his nature fucking time. He's already there. Just count the pin. Got his fingers. Twisting them. Snapping them. Ethan didn't like the feeling of that. Ooh. Beautiful move by Pete Dunne. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Ethan. A kick out by Ethan Page, and the fans are not having it. They wanted to see this match end yesterday. Oh, a headbutt to the collarbone of Ethan Page, and Ethan back on the outside is getting up, and a moonsault from Pete Dunne. Ooh, breaking Ethan's face with his boot. I don't know how much more Ethan Page can withstand. And an enziguri. Fans in the crowd saying finish it. They've had enough. They're tired of watching these two assholes go at it. They clearly don't care about the fans at all, just taking their time in this match, putting belt to ass, putting the mitts on each other. Back into the ring this match goes. And Ethan Page is spent. Hooking the leg for 1, 2, 3. Pete Dunne just made a mockery of Ethan Page.
Here is your winner.
No one is happy with the outcome, no matter who won it at all. And I heard Gable was planning to come out and watch this match to see if Ethan Page would win so that he could give him a little piece of his mind, but no need. Pete Dunne did it for him. We got Liv Morgan coming out to the ring. I believe this match is Liv Morgan versus Chelsea Green. Right here in the middle of the show. They want to give us some talent to watch, quite honestly, between these two. And honestly, it seems like Nick Aldis just wants to book a whole bunch of heels on this program. The fans are just getting their money's worth booing everybody. Chelsea Green waving her off, saying that she doesn't want anything to do with it, and backs right into Raquel. Raquel throws her into the ring to start up this match. Chelsea's confused. Chelsea doesn't want to be there. Chelsea taking a double leg drop, double drop kick, leg, whatever, you know, locking up. Liv somehow showing off she has more strength, getting Chelsea to the ropes. Chelsea back onto the ropes after getting a fist to the face. Going for a roll-up, that's such a Chelsea thing to do. She doesn't want any of this match. She wants to do the least amount of work just so then she could get home. And they're locked up. Liv showing off more technical skills than she has in her entire career. Going for a headlock right now. They're back onto each other's knees. Back up, still got the headlock locked in. Yeah, and Chelsea just can't get out of this one. Liv apparently got a really strong grip until now. He just got gorilla grip there on Liv. You know what I'm saying? And a knee to the back. Chelsea's getting fired up because she's finally got a second to breathe, finally getting some offense in. Got a punch to the face. And Chelsea's feeling herself already. She's looking to end this match real quick. I'm expecting to see a couple more pinfalls out of her just so then she could go ahead and get home as fast as possible. Because this match isn't against Raquel, so she doesn't really care. Leaving the ring. Liv trying to get some air and catches a kick to the face. Liv back up. Kicking Chelsea. Ooh. I have not seen anything out of that from Liv before. And then Seguri. Ref count is at 4. And Chelsea's getting tossed around the ring. Liv looking tired. Ooh, double stomp. With a combined weight of 50 pounds on the Chelsea Green's guts. Tossed back into the ring. 7 count. Liv jumping over the ropes. More athleticism that I knew she had. Ooh, Rough Rider. And back up. Oh, another roll-up pin by Chelsea, her favorite. Her specialty is the roll-up pin. Let's see if she can win with the roll-up pin tonight. And we have an adoption of a move here in the Three Amigos from Liv Morgan. Taking that from Dom, who took that from his supposed father in Eddie Guerrero. Drops Chelsea on her face. Chelsea's really taking a beating this match. I don't think she's going to win. I'll just put it that way. Liv was taking full control of this match. Chops to boot, punch to the face, more punches to the face. Chelsea's not with the slapping. She wants to put some fucking damage on Liv. Ooh. Chops and slaps to the face. Liv. Oh, they just keep on going back and forth, punches and chops. And now they're going at it, and the fans are loving what they see. Low cortisol referee just not reacting to any of it. He's fucking spacing. He's out of there. No man's land. 1,000-mile stare. There he is. Now he's got some... Now his eyes are tracking something. The referee's pulses, you know, at probably 30 beats a minute. Going really slow here. He is not concerned about the outcome of this match or anything going on in it. Counting a 2. Slowing down his count from before. Back to a 2. Chelsea in the ring. She's fired up. She's talking shit to Liv on the outside. Oh, and completely missed the suicide dive. Liv getting Chelsea back in the ring. Over the top. Kick to the gut. More kicks. And a drop kick from Chelsea. Showing off her repertoire. Slowly, very slowly lifting up Liv. Oh, and missing a barrel roll. To the ropes. I think this might be Oblivion right here. From Liv. Liv with the Oblivion. Going for a 1, 2, 3. Clearly Chelsea was not ready for this match. She was already ready to leave in the beginning. But her good old friend Raquel put her back in the ring so then she can continue this match, or start the match, I'd say. And Liv got the better of Chelsea. Not going in the favor of anybody today. got her win against Chelsea. Maybe she gets her chance at a championship next, proving that the #1 contender isn't Chelsea. And here we have the main event. We have both LA Knight and getting started, Omos and Trick whooping on LA and Braun. The fists are strong and they are getting things started before the match even starts, before the bell rings. They are putting their lemon pepper steppers into the chest of Braun Breaker, giving it to him, whooping the dog shit out the dog. LA Knight. The ref is counting already. These guys need to get into the match before this gets called off. We got a 5 count. 6 count. 7 count. 8. I am going to take this into my own hands and not have this end right here. Because, what the fuck? Let's act like that didn't happen. And here we go, the bell rings. Trick Williams smashing in Braun Breaker's head. He's showing the strength. He's whooping both of their asses, showing why he's a part of the Fist of Smackdown, tossing LA Knight into the match. Locking up with Braun, and kick to the face of Braun. He wants to keep giving it to him. Into the ring, LA Knight. Neck breaker to Trick Williams, getting this thing started. Missed it. Trick Williams with a smooth dodge. Because he's smooth like that. Punch to the noggin. Right in between the eyes. Trick Williams is one of the smoothest wrestlers we got here on SmackDown. Whether the fans like it or not, Trick Daddy is something to watch, something to behold. And they both have a lapse of judgment just running into each other. A miss, and LA Knight. With a huge clothesline on Trick Williams. Trick Williams is writhing in pain on the floor. Braun Breaker getting tagged in so that he can go against a miss by Trick, just so then they could go against each other, because Trick Williams had some choice words for Braun Breaker, calling him a dumbass on live TV. And quite honestly, I wouldn't want to be the guy getting called a dumbass and proven right. Back in the ring, LA Knight, they are taking control of this match. They do not want Omos to come in. Neck breaker onto Trick Williams. Trick is up. Can't get the better of these two. Dodging him. LA Knight. Spin kick to the face. Trick getting caught in the mouth. Into the corner. LA Knight showing Nick Aldis that he is not happy with the fist control here with those mud hole stomps to Trick Williams. He wants to lead the rebellion against SmackDown's ruthless leader, and Nick Aldis running to the ropes, throwing up LA, and a knee to the face. Trick Williams is getting his ass whooped, getting a whole lot of whoop that himself. And he doesn't think he needs Omos right now. He wants to handle LA Knight just for a moment longer. And in comes the Enforcer, the Nigerian Giant, standing tall. And he's getting a whole lot of jabs from LA Knight. Yeah. Just tossing a grown man with one hand, and he already wants out. Omos is a little tired, and a hot tag to Braun Breaker. Running shoulder block. Going for the pin. Going for the pin. One. And a kick out. We are finally seeing the Fist of Smackdown at least in half power here. Without Obafemi and Tala Tonga. And right now they're not doing a whole lot of teamwork to stay in this because Braun and LA Knight, they got a lot of hate for the leadership of SmackDown, and they want to rebel against the bullshit that they've been handed to by the Fist. And the ref just letting that unqualified punch to the face of Trick Williams happen. Clearly he's picking a side here. They got Trick up to the ropes. LA Knight tossing Trick to the outside. Bouncing. Drop kick from LA Knight. Yeah. Ooh. Double knee to the face of Trick Williams. He's stalking Trick. He's getting him up. Turning him around for a knee to the head and a clothesline. Four count. And a stunned Trick Williams thrown back into the ring. He's writhing in pain. He's taking a lot of hits from both of these two. And Omos coming in to save the pin. I really think if they want to keep control here, Trick Williams needs to get Omos back into this match. Drop kick by LA Knight. Back up Trick Williams into the corner. And I think we might see some tag team action here between Braun and nope. Not this time. Roll up in. One. Nope. Oh, Trick missing. Oh, another dodge and atomic drop and a punch to go with it. Huge clothesline. LA Knight, yeah. Omos coming in with the hot tag. Finally ready to take some punches from LA Knight. LA Knight he's another man tonight. I think the only person equalizing LA Knight is Obafemi right now. And Obafemi's not out right now. Cranking on the neck of LA Knight here. Too strong. Weight room. Into the corner. Omos. Can't catch him. Can't catch a break against LA Knight. LA Knight's proven to be quite the pain in the neck for the Fist. Going for the pin. And broken up by Braun Breaker. Turn around. Ooh, just clawing the face of Braun Breaker. And oh! A huge 9-foot slam. LA Knight just dragging the heavy man that is Omos, and he's back up. Shoving him off. Jesus Christ. That is 10 feet in the air. LA Knight saving himself with a roll-up pin. Trick Williams watching. He's not concerned. Ooh, shoulder attack. And just twisting the neck of LA Knight. Really slowing this match down, bringing it back in their favor. Big boot. Somehow LA Knight got that boot to the nose of Omos, and Omos is back up. They're locking up. Braun Breaker showing his strength. And we're going to see a Frankensteiner Omos. Omos taking a beating from these two. Back into LA Knight's corner. They tag in, and I think we're going to see some tag team action here between them two. They're getting into the three-point stance and a shoulder tackle from both of them to get the big man down. LA Knight. Yeah. And the elbow drop. Come on, Trick, do something. He's right there. Grab his dumb ass. BFT onto Omos. Trick, break it up. Trick was there. A lot. Your whole job is on the line here, Trick and Omos. The Smackdown fist is the #1 defense line for Nick Aldis. And that's a long drop for LA Knight. Tagging back in Trick Williams. And he's just struggling to get on his feet, knocked down to the ground. And Trick Williams got something for that dog. They're both. Oh. Strong man Braun Breaker is lifting up Trick and dropping him to the ground. The referee has no idea what happened out there. He wasn't watching. It counts to 4. And Trick is back in the ring, towering over LA Knight. Here we go. The Smackdown fist. Oh, to the gut, and I think we're going to see another power bomb. Oh my God, from 10 feet in the air. One, not even a one. Braun Breaker's out there to finish the finish what he started in that, not letting it happen. That is a sign of athleticism there from Omos. Shocking, honestly. Back into the corner. LA Knight still has fight in him. He's still got that dog in him. Going for a jumping neck breaker. Yeah. The LA Dogs are in the house. Can you hear them? Catching his breath. So then he has enough energy to knock down Omos with some kicks. Leaving the ring. Catching some air for a little bit. Going for the top rope. Omos back up to his feet. And a drop kick. Hook to the leg. 1, 2. And Trick Williams just saved the match for Omos and the Smackdown fist. It looked like it was over there. Omos's gas tank is almost on empty. Taking a DDT from LA Knight. LA. Oh no, Braun Breaker's begging for a... He's begging to get tagged in, and LA Knight has no interest in it. The agile Omos dodging that. Taking a nutcracker for his troubles. Braun getting tagged in. Dragging the big man to the ropes, and I think we're going to see 30 miles of man. Ooh, clotheslining Omos, and he's ready to tear everything down. Braun Breaker. The dog is in the house, going for a spear, and he missed. Omos tossing him to the ground. Got him back up and bringing him to the corner. And stomping out the dog. The fans do not want to see more of these shitheads win tonight on SmackDown. They're unhappy with a Smackdown fist attacking their favorites in LA Knight and Braun Breaker. Trick looking for a clothesline. Maybe he might be ready for a trick shot. Let's talk about it. Uranagi going for the pin. 1, 2, not a 2. Braun Breaker's showing his resilience kicking out of that one. into the corner. Trick Williams catching his breath, thinking about it, and catching that elbow for taking too long. Ooh, bulldog from Trick Williams. Just proving everybody how stupid Braun can be sometimes. Again, taking his time, breathing it out. Another elbow to Trick Williams. And a neck breaker from Braun. I think we might be ready for a Trick shot. We got a spinneroonie coming from Trick. And a clothesline. Look at the absolute swagger of a black man. A Trick daddy. Omos wants a tag. And Trick is not interested. Not interested in tagging. Didn't even pay Omos no mind. Shoulder tackle. And stomp to the elbow for Trick Williams. They're on the outside. 6 count. The referee's counting fast. Trick. 8 into the ring. I think this might be it. The only way that these two could win. Getting count-out victory on Trick Williams in the Smackdown fist. But I think they got a lot on their hands to deal with this Saturday, tomorrow at Night of Champions. Thank you for tuning in to Friday Night Smackdown, and I'd love to see you tomorrow at Night of Champions. Until the next time, the LA Dogs walk away with the victory.